Hello, fellow human light beings. It is once again time for a live guided interdimensional meditation to shift this world to a higher frequency and to shift ourselves to a higher frequency. Anyway, I hope you are all doing well. Based on the information that has been coming to me, I just uploaded a video. I'm kind of surprised at how few views this video is getting, but I just uploaded a video that has some potential evidence about our ancient world. Now, assuming that this evidence is legitimate, I'm not an expert, I don't know, but it looks pretty convincing to me. But whether it's legitimate or not, I definitely believe the truth of what is associated with it, which is that the world that we have been living in for the past, you could say the past 10,000 years, has been a false reality. It got really bad a few thousand years ago, and we are coming out of it, and everything that we thought we knew about our reality and everything that was programmed into us about our reality is being proven to be either completely false or 100% backwards. So I believe that this is going to continue, and I believe that this year especially will be a very powerful year along those lines. So anyway, those are the thoughts that I'm having at the moment. I personally am experiencing a lot of power in this place that I'm at. And I sense that there's a lot of power and shifts coming, which of course I will share with anybody who wants to listen. So, with that in mind, I did get a message from our friends, our light being friends, connected with me just a few minutes ago. So I don't know what's going to happen, but if that communication is exemplary of what's happening, we might have another powerful meditation. So, if you are new to these meditations, the thing to do is just to simply allow yourself to have a wonderful fantasy. And if you want to, you can lie down, put on the headphones, and just put everything out of your mind and just follow along. Or you can be proactive and sit in a meditative posture and really participate. However you arrive to this meditation, you are most welcome, and it is my sincere hope that you have a powerful experience. And what we do on this channel is, my job is to give you the tools so that you can take conscious, deliberate, proactive responsibility for your own empowerment and your own shift. And if you're brave enough to do that, I believe that this is an extremely good place to be in order to accomplish that. So, all right, I babbled for a few minutes, so who's ever here is here. So let's go ahead and get started with the meditation. So, if you would please go to your preferred meditative place within your home and get in your preferred meditative posture. I'm going to check my sound here, just because my sound does routinely change itself without my permission. And it did, again. How that happens, I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Now you should be able to hear me a little better. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So if you would please, close your eyes Inhale very deeply and hold it. And exhale. Once more, inhale very deeply. Hold it. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Continue breathing long and deep. On the inhale, imagine that you are pulling in powerful, condensed, spiritual light energy which goes into all of your cells and all of your organs and all of your tissues, into your brain, your nervous system, your pineal gland. On the exhale, imagine that you are condensing that light deep into the fabric of your tissues and your cells. Imagine that your pineal gland in the center of your brain is lighting up and connecting to other spiritual realms. Continue breathing like this, inhaling, filling your body with powerful light, exhaling, condensing that light, destroying negativity. Continuing to do that. Inhale, expand in your aura. Exhale, condense, release the power. So right now, bring to your mind anything that you may consciously be aware of that you feel keeps you limited, trapped, blocked. Don't have to, it's not about being accurate, it's just following your instincts and your feelings. And in this moment, allow yourself to become prepared to release any unconscious attachments you may have, which is creating this block. All right, now we're going to do the Huar breath to increase our frequency. Focus on sending this into the earth so that the earth herself can also increase her frequency. Inhale and begin chanting with me. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue to breathe long and deep. If you would please now bring your attention to your crown chakra. Imagine that your crown, the top of your head, is beginning to expand. The light within is beginning to increase. You now are able to connect to multiple higher frequencies out through your crown chakra. Allow your energy to come up through your body, come out the top of your head. You will become aware that there is a shaft of white energy that has some rainbow fractals in it. Very powerful light that is shining up into infinity. You're going to allow your consciousness to begin rising up that shaft. You needn't worry because there will always be a thread of light energy that connects you to your physical body. So you allow your consciousness to rise up this shaft of energy which climbs up higher and higher, comes up through Earth's gravitational field, and find yourself now out in outer space, or actually interplanetary space. You allow yourself to float out there. You look down upon the earth, and as we look down upon the earth, we can feel a strong surge of energy coming from her. In my mind, often to the left corner, as I'm looking at the globe of the earth, on the far left, I'm seeing just a tiny sliver of darkness. So the light has filled the majority of the planet. There is just a tiny sliver of darkness there hanging on. We're going to chant the Huar mantra, and we are going to send energy from this shaft of light that we are connected to deep into the center of the earth, allowing it to bubble up throughout all of the earth's crust and into the atmosphere, with the intention of completely destroying that last sliver of darkness on the earth's surface. Inhale and chant with me. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice and continue to focus on this shaft of energy which is rising up through you, up into all of the higher dimensions, bringing us out of this third dimension. Allow your energy to rise up through this shaft of light. We go higher and higher, and I see once again the opening to an interdimensional ship, and this light takes us up through the entrance at the bottom of the ship. We are now inside of the ship. I'm seeing a red energy in this whole ship. Just there's a red, seemingly a red light pulsating and glowing throughout the ship. I can see this red light reflecting off of all of the bodies of the ETs that are standing there looking at us. And I'm feeling a powerful energy. I see coming towards me a tall mantis queen, and she is also red. Her energy is red. Perhaps the light is coming from her. And she walks up to me. I'm going to see what she has to say. Give me a moment. Okay, she says that she'd like me to come with her for my final preparation. Don't know what that means. She's now leading me through the ship. So as we walk through the ship, all of the other insectoids in this ship are bowing to her and to us. Something very special is going to happen. And we make our way up to the front of the ship, and once again I find myself in this, what I call the bridge, and there's a viewing screen. I look out the viewing screen, and on the left side is third dimensional space. If I look out to the left, I can see planet Earth. And to the right, there is this dark energy. I can see like little sparks of power and energy, and the feeling I get is that that is a higher dimensional place, an interdimensional place. So she now turns to me. She's going to tell me something. Give me a moment. So what she said was she's going to take us through the wormhole of invention. I don't understand it. I'm just telling you what I believe I heard. And then when we get there, there's going to be some kind of energy shift. So I'm going to tell her, yes, please take me on this journey. You can do the same. And we once again fly out. I'm following her. We fly outside of the ship. We just simply pass through the viewing screen. And it looks as though we're heading in between the two dimensions. I'm seeing a white light appearing in between, like it's a corner of a wall. Left side is 3D space, right side is this void energy, and this white hole is appearing in between the two in the corner. So she flies and passes into it, so I'm going to follow her. I go into this virtual it's the word that came to mind, this virtual light. And the light is very bright and beautiful, but I'm racing through what I assume is some kind of a wormhole. The energy is swirling in front of me from my perspective in a counterclockwise fashion, pulling me farther and farther into it. And it's like we're getting condensed down smaller and smaller. And we come towards the end of the tunnel. We come out, and I am seeing a beautiful forested world. Looks like a tropical world. Lots of foliage and trees and perhaps jungle. And I'm going to ask where we are. So she said we're on the planet, and I'm not sure I heard the name. It sounds ridiculous. Sounds like Nebulia or something. I don't know. And she said it's one of her favorite planets. Where she comes, it's a place of great healing. She's laughing at me because I said the name sounded ridiculous. What's happening now? I'm seeing a stairway. I can't tell where it's going. It seemed to sort of appear out of nowhere. It looks like a stone, ornate stairway. And we are walking up, and I'm aware that I'm walking through like a cloud or some kind of a barrier. And I am in a place of, I know now I understand the name, it's very nebulous, and like I just entered and became part of a cloud. And the word Neptune came to mind, so Neptunian kind of energy, I'm assuming. And now I'm going to listen to see what she has to say about this place that I'm floating in right now. Okay, so what she said was that my power had gotten to a place where it was what she called unobtainable, and this place that we're in is going to give me the ability to have access to this power while still being in my third dimensional self. So I am imagining that I'm reaching into this nebulous, cloudy energy, and I'm grabbing onto something. I don't see anything. And now she's telling me, now allow yourself to simultaneously pull and be pulled into this energy while downloading the higher dimensional frequencies we're going to send to you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to imagine that I've reached into, and I'm holding on to some kind of levers or something that's pulling me deeper into this beautiful cloudy Neptunian energy. And I am allowing the energy to flow through me. I feel like I'm stretching. I'm being stretched. She says, allow yourself to stretch farther than you might feel is possible. So I'm allowing myself to stretch. And while I don't feel any discomfort, I have this feeling that this might be challenging to my unconscious mind. So I'm going to continue to surrender. Now I'm getting the sense that energy is now moving through me, and it's as if the front part of me, my head and my shoulders that has been stretched, is now receiving this energy, which is now being sent down my stretched out astral body and making its way back into a lower frequency. So I seem to be in two different frequencies simultaneously. So I'm just going to focus on allowing this energy to be channeled through my astral body. So you can do the same. Give me a moment. All right, I'm going to chant the Huar mantra a few times with the intention of continuing to expand into this energy. You can chant with me if you want. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. All right, what I allowed myself to do was astrally be completely pulled into this new powerful space. What I'm going to invite you to do is allow a spirit being of any kind to appear in front of you. Maybe it's an extraterrestrial, maybe it's a being of light, maybe it's a human ancestor. It doesn't matter. Allow somebody to appear in front of you And what I would like to invite you to do is to ask this being to show you your spiritual self. The feeling I have is if you were to transform into a spiritual, powerful being on this earth, that everywhere you went, people could feel your power and your energy and sense that you were a shaman of the highest order. Ask this being to show you who you are, what you look like, and how people experience you in your highest frequency. All right, bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Let's chant Huar 3 times to allow this energy to crystallize within us. Now spend a final moment with your higher frequency guide. Ask for any last minute messages, instructions, or any positive things they would like to tell you. All right, bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. What I took from that is huge things are coming. Huge, powerful changes are on the way. And that we shouldn't give up, and that anything can happen. All right, I'm going to bow to this being now. I'm allowing my energy to come back through this wormhole, back into this interdimensional place where the ship is. Going to allow my energy to come back through into what I call the bridge of this ship. As always, on these trips involving this interdimensional ship, I'm going to allow myself to lie down in what appears to be like a dentist chair, and allow the beings here to work on my energy, help me to absorb and process the energy I've received. And now we are making our way out of the bridge. All of the light beings are bowing to us as we go. I don't see the red light anymore. Just seems like a normal, if there is such a thing, normal light in this ship. Passing down through the ship, all of the beings are bowing and clapping and showing respect. I make it down to the portal of exit at the bottom of the ship, and all of the beings line up and bow. I bow back to them. I allow myself to go down through the portal out of the ship and down through the shaft of light, and I once again stop and hover above the earth. I look up above me and I see the light disappear, which tells me that the interdimensional ship has left. There are a lot of extraterrestrials, ships and things, and they are all wanting to ask what happened. So I'm going to share with them what I experienced. You can do the same. Okay, and so what I got was the ETs now would like to partake in that energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chant Huar 3 times, and I'm going to imagine sending that energy to all of the light beings and ETs that are around Earth so that they can feel the power of what we just experienced. Bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Now all of the light beings are going to team up with us. We're all now going to focus on Earth, send this new higher dimensional energy deep into the center of the Earth, where it will be sent through all of the, what I'm seeing are crystals and rocks throughout the Earth's crust, sending it out to the surface of the Earth and out into Earth's atmosphere. And now I bow to all of the ETs that are surrounding us and surrounding Earth. and I connect with my personal guide, and I'm just going to communicate with my personal guide for a moment and see if there's any information I need to know. I bow to my guide and I begin allowing my energy to come back down into Earth's atmosphere, which is very powerful, bright and shining. And I allow myself to drop down into Earth's atmosphere, dropping down lower and lower, making my way down towards planet Earth. You can see the state that I'm currently in. I see the home I'm in on the foothills of that mountain. I go down very slowly down through the roof, very gently allow my energy to come back into my physical body. With your eyes closed, allowing your astral body to once again reconnect with your physical body. Let us take a deep breath in and hold it. Exhale. Rub the palms of your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Inhale the heat into your pineal, down your spine to your feet. Inhale. Exhale into the earth. Once again, inhale. Exhale into the earth. One last time, inhale. Exhale into the earth. Rub your eyes, face, scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck. Bring yourself back into your physical body. All right, that's our meditation for this Wednesday. I hope it was a pleasant experience for you. We'll see if more really cool, interesting things show up for the channel. And of course, if you have any questions or things you want to ask me, you can do so in the comments section of the videos. Wait until this has been archived. Otherwise, if you put it in the live, I won't see it. Okay, that's it. My friends, thank you so much for participating in this with me. And as always, I love you and appreciate you. And until next time, be very good to yourselves.